which is targeting. So targeting, as you know, is very, very important. Know that you have a data in place, and reaching out to the right audience with the right communication is very important. And my question to you, Jagmohan Rishi sir, how do pharma marketeers address the challenge of precision targeting while complying with the industry regulation? You have recently talked about the UCPMP guidelines, which definitely has to be adhered if you are there in the pharma industry. And as days pass, this is becoming very important and mandatory for pharma marketeer to see that their particular marketing campaigns are in alignment with the recent rules and regulations laid by the government. And with that, please help us give your perspective on how do pharma marketeers address the challenge of precision targeting. So you may unmute.
I think this is another interesting aspect. But if you talk about precision targeting, this is the need of the hour, because different strokes for different folks. This is what I use in my leadership training. And when I'm a certified situation leadership trainer, so in that, this is my favorite quote. Shailendra has attended this training program, I suppose. When it comes to precision segmenting or targeting, pharma companies need to use up, data, of course, whatever is allowed. Problem is that we can't access patient data, but at the same time, we can see the macro level data in demographics. What is the prescription behavior of the doctors? Okay, from those angles, if we can get data-driven segmentation, allows us identifying specific patient cohorts for the healthcare providers. There have been, one case study, I will not name the company, which has provided, this is not a pharmaceutical company, it is a hospital, where the internal system is that when doctor prescribes the prescription or radiology or pharmacy, that pen is a smart pen, and it is linked to the various aspects, and it gives an indicator to we call it counselors, and they are able to approach the patients. There's nothing unethical about it. It is ethical because a patient requires total knee replacement. Patient will definitely get TKR done from some other hospital. So why not from our hospital? That is what their approach is. So that is how that they call it precision marketing and precision segmentation. So challenge again is precision marketing is very good to have, but challenge is how will you get the patient data? That is where the challenge is. And of course, doctor data we can get, but patient data is something I will ask, Shailendra about the challenge. But I like to add before I ask, Shailendra to come forward. There are other aspects also, along with precision targeting, about the behavioral psychographic, because these days, with digital coming in place, we need to categorize the HCPs as per the behavioral psychographic digital orientation kind of. So all those aspects are to be seen. So basically that will help us out in that. And these days you must be seeing that a lot of doctors are creating their digital profiles. They are creating their digital profiles, and that is where we can get a lot of data from those digital profiles also. So this is what I have to say. It is what you call it, personalization also and precision also.
Okay. So with that, Shailendra sir, can you give us a perspective? Because what Jagmohan Rishi sir is telling is that collecting patient data is definitely a challenge as per the rules, regulations, data privacy policies, which are already laid by the regulators. Coming to HCPs, what exactly is your lookout, and what exactly is your perspective in terms of how we can do precision marketing?
So thank you, Ashish. This point is very valid. I think the people who are following the news, you might be aware of the DPDP Act in India being implemented recently. Otherwise, it was GRDP something in general, right? Yes. So those points are there. I'm just saying why do we need to go there in your marketing? What Rishi sir was saying, let me build on that. Ashish, how it happens? It's like change behavior objective. What is the change behavior objective that you are looking forward for? This means currently your doctor is prescribing brand X. If he's prescribing brand X, probably he would have certain belief, certain perception. So what is that underlying belief? And how are you going to address that? And how are you going to dislodge that? And thereby, what is your differentiating communication point, right? Now, who are those people and how are you going to target them? So let me give the broader perspective to the audience here. So let's say the doctor demographic, I hope you understand, I'm not going deep into this. And then doctor psychographic. For example, if I have created differentiated product, which I say it's the nutritional supplement for the patients who are having respiratory ailment, for example, asthma and COPD. Fantastic idea. Everyone is having general nutritional supplement, and I have a very specific nutritional supplement, right? So out of the excitement, in general, I understand that yes, every GP, every CP, they have the patient, right? So I'll go and start promoting to everywhere. And that's where I build inefficiency in the system. And I also have my people working in the field. If they do not find success with doctor number 1, doctor number 2, doctor number 3, doctor number 4 or 5, they will label the product as a failure, not working, and they will give up. So that's where the whole product is not taking off, and hence segmentation, targeting, and positioning for a pharmaceutical market here is very, very, very important, right? Now, coming back to our own example, here the same doctor, which I thought would be using a lot because I see he has asthma patient, he has COPD patient. So I have, I'm targeting him for this nutritional supplement, which I have specifically designed for the respiratory condition, without I realizing that what is his, the psychological behavior. So as we say, demographic and psychographic characteristics. So whether this doctor, number one, sees the patients, right, those who are suffering with the respiratory elements. The second is whether he believes in supplementing with the nutritional products. So to my mind, I think I had this experience in the past. We thought that it would happen, but certain set of the doctor, they said, we do not believe in the additional nutritional supplements. You're gone. So before targeting, we must understand the unmet need. What is the unmet need that your product is going to offer? It is not only unmet need, there is something also unfelt need. The need is there, but doctor, SCP or patient or anyone is not realizing that he has this kind of need, right? And then you offer solution to solve that unfelt need or unmet need. And I think that's the biggest challenge where we marketeer, we fail in terms of understanding the demographic behavior, psychographic behavior, and what exactly is the unmet need which my product is going to address, which is not unable to solve with the existing product.
Yeah, I think that's a valid point. So in terms of understanding the unmet need and the unfelt need, and that particular feedback comes from our soldiers who are meeting the HCPs on a daily basis, and are they competent enough to give the feedback to the head office on a regular basis? That's how the marketing team, definitely they go on field visits and cycle meetings, but how the regular communication comes from the soldiers to the head office is very important.